Hello and welcome to this Unlimited Horizons coaching course on manifesting the life of your dreams. Today we're going to get into two foundational aspects of manifestation and the change that it can bring to your life and mine. I am Joan Parker. I have over 30 years of experience in coaching people and motivating people, and I'm here to help take you on a journey that is going to change everything for you. Manifestation is simply setting our intentions on the things that we truly want out of this life and believing and understanding the way this universe works. As we believe those things are possible, we will become what we believe, and we raise our vibrational energy and we come up to vibrate on the same level with those things that we set as our intention. And in this video, we're going to get into those two foundational principles. First, of intention, and secondly, of positive thinking, and what that does to help you manifest your dreams into your reality. Let's jump right into it. What is intention? Intention is us setting our mind on the things that we desire most. Everything begins with an intention. Today I'm talking to you on my cell phone, is how I'm filming this, an iPhone, something that didn't exist just a handful of decades ago until it came into somebody's mind that one day we would be able to communicate wirelessly around our planet and share things like this: video content, audio, and so very much more. Someone started out and set their intention on bringing this thing that didn't seem possible into reality. And because they did that, we now have iPhones and cell phones and Androids and all these phones as part of our daily existence. Every thought can become a thing in your life. It all starts with intention, what you intend to bring into existence. I want to rewind all the way back to the beginning of you. Now, I'm a spiritual person, so I'm going to share some spiritual concepts here. The way you see things really doesn't matter all that much in this coaching series. If you see the universal force as source or as universe, or as I do as God, you can see that any way you want to see it. The important thing is you believe and accept that there's something bigger at play behind the scenes in all that exists than just a random series of events. You have a purpose, you have a meaning to your life, you have an intention. And something out there set its intention for you to come into existence on this planet. And that means you are here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. You're here for a plan. You're here for bigger and better things. And you and I can have anything we want if we learn to coexist with that force of creation and set as our intention the things we want the most in life. So your journey to your dreams starts with what you intend. What is it you want most in this life? Have you ever stopped long enough to ask yourself that question? What is it that is your dream life? See, like Wayne Gretzky said, we miss 100% of the shots we don't take. If you do not set your intention, if you do not set your direction, you are never going to get to the place that you dream of getting one day. See, a wish is one thing, a dream is something else, but an intention is the means by which to get to the place that you want to be. If you're going someplace unfamiliar and you get in your car, you set your destination into your GPS, right? We aren't relying on maps anymore to open up this big thing in our car and try to figure out where to go and look at all the turns. We have turn by turn navigation and directions, and you just plug in an address and your GPS takes you there. You don't have to worry about what turn to take now or what turn to take 10 miles from now. One step at a time, you're going to get there. And that's the way intention is. Intention is when you set your life's course to what you want it to be, where you want to go. And as you set that, I promise you, the universe, God, whatever you want to call that force, your source, is going to do the necessary work to get you where you're trying to go. But it has to start with direction and intention on your part. So again, what is it that you really want in this life? I'm going to give you some tips along the way, like this one right now, a hot tip for setting intention. I want to challenge you to write your intention in present tense and put it in places that you're going to see it all the time. I have the intention I have set for my life written down in various forms. I have a laminated sheet of paper that I keep beside me here at home. I have another one in my desk where I work. I have these things all over the place. I have it set as the background on my phone, and I have multiple statements about my biggest intention in life. One of my statements is simply this. It's in present tense. It's I am rather than I wish. It's I am living this now. That's important. We'll talk about it later. And it's also set in a way that I express gratitude. And I think your intention needs to be set the same way if you want it to be effective. So here's one of mine. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through various sources on a continuous basis. I'm happy and grateful now, there's the present, that I share this abundance with others. That's one of my main ones. It's simple and it's straightforward, and it's what I want out of life. And the more I say that, the more I program my brain to believe that, and the more these things are coming into my life on a continual basis. I want to challenge you to set your intention, to write it down. Secondly, put it in some place where you can see it on your cell phone background, or like I've got mine on laminated copies so they don't get destroyed. Write it in a journal and open this journal all through the day. Take it with you is the thing, because what we set our intention on begins to program into our brain. And you're going to hear this a lot in this series. Thoughts become things. We become what we believe. So as you begin to set your intention on what it is you truly want, and you begin to program your brain over and over and over with that thing, guess what's going to happen? You are going to begin to believe that it is possible. You're going to reprogram your subconscious through repetition. Your subconscious has already been reprogrammed through years and years of thinking the way you thought. If the way you've thought so far has not led you to the life of your dreams, then that way of thinking has to be wrong, right? So you start reprogramming your brain to think what you want it to think, and those thoughts will become things in your life. It all starts with intention. So what are you going to set your intention on today? What is it that you are going to say, this is the thing, or the situation, or the lifestyle, or the home, or whatever it might be for you, that I want in life? This is my intention. The relationship I want to experience, set that as your intention. Put it into words and start programming it into your brain and see what it brings in your life. That is foundational element number one, the cornerstone for manifesting the life of your dreams. Set your intention. Foundational element number two is positive thinking. Positive thinking will change the way you live your life. When you begin to think in the positive rather than the negative, and we're going to get into steps and steps on top of steps on how to do this in later videos, but right now just understand, as you choose to not think in the negative and focus your thoughts into the positive, you're going to begin to retrain your brain, and those thoughts are going to become things. You're going to become what you believe. So you need to start thinking in positive directions. Let me ask you this. Right now, when it comes to the life of your dreams, why do you not have it? Why are you not living it right now? I bet you could give me a whole list of reasons, right? Well, right now I don't make enough money. I'm stuck in my job. I have bills I've got to pay. I can't afford to leave my job. Maybe it's a relationship. This person is holding me back. This thing is keeping me from the life of my dreams. I would do it, but you know what you've got to do? You've got to get your big old butt out of your way. Whatever your butt is, you got to get it out of the way and start training your brain to not think like that and think in the positive. You will not become what it is you set your intention on until you believe that that thing is already out there. It's already in motion. It's already taken place in your life. So I want to challenge you to change your thoughts to the positive. How do we do this? A couple of simple, practical steps to get you started, and we're going to get into more of this later. You need to adopt an attitude of gratitude. One of the pivotal moments came in my life when I adopted this practice to adopt a daily attitude of gratitude. Here's how I started it off. I began back, I don't know, a couple of years ago to say, I will not let myself out of bed. My feet literally do not hit the floor until I list at least 4 or 5 things that I'm grateful for in my life. And I do it every single day, and I've done it every single day for a couple of years now. And it can be little things, it can be big things, it can be a combo of things. Sometimes my list is quite long and sometimes it's quite short. But I do not hit the floor until I say some things that I'm grateful for. And I do it like this. I just say, I am thankful, I am grateful. You can talk to God, the universe, your source. You can just say it in your head, however you want to do it. I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my daughters. I'm grateful for the relationships they are in. Sometimes mine are, I'm grateful for the cool air blowing into my window tonight. I'm grateful for the warm blankets that I'm under. It's little things like that, all the way up to the big things in life. When you start your day with your haves rather than your have-nots, trust me, you're going to begin to reprogram your mind. Now, I've taken that gratitude up a level, and as I live my day, I try to take time throughout my day to focus on the things I'm grateful for rather than the things that cause me distress. The kind of job I currently work in is in sales, and it's filled with opportunities for stress. Sometimes I literally go into the bathroom and I do a couple of deep breathing exercises. We'll get into more of that later as well. I'll just take a deep breath in through the nose. I'll hold it there, and then about twice as long out through the mouth. Breathing helps reset your brain. The important thing is, as you begin to live your life day after day, moment after moment through that day, hour after hour, you have to start thinking in the positive. You have to start believing that what you've set your intention on has already come to pass. And you are just waiting on that moment that God, the universe, that time itself pulls you, magnetizes it to you and you to it, and puts you together with that dream that you have for your life. And as you begin to believe that that's already taken place, and it's just a matter of timing, which, by the way, time is a construct for the world we live in, the 3D world right now. After we are out of this body, we understand there is no time. There's just now. There's always just now. And when you begin to live like that and live your life in the positive, in the now, you will change everything. This is how it works. You begin to understand that there is no past, there is no future, there is just now. Somebody said it like this, and I love this. The past is history, the future a mystery. What we have is now. It's called the present because it's truly a gift. You only have this second right now. That last second is gone. It's no longer reality. The next second coming, we don't know what it holds. It's not reality yet. We just have now. Every day, all day, you get to choose how to live your now. You can begin to live your life of dreams today if you believe now your life is great. Not when you get to your next. The next is coming, and it's important. We set our intention on it. But you can have that feeling that you want next now. And the key to all of this, guys, pay attention to this through this video series, is this and this alone. Feeling that you're looking for and that thing you want, you've set your intention on, that is where the bliss of life is at. And you can have that feeling now when you choose it now until the next you're waiting on arrives. So once again, 2 foundational elements for manifesting the life of your dreams. Number 1 starts with setting your intention on whatever it is you want and believing that you already have it. Number 2 is choosing to have a positive mental mindset at the beginning of your day, throughout your day, and even as you go to bed. We'll talk more about that later as well. At the end of your day, choose positivity over negativity and you'll begin to experience bliss now while you wait on your next to come. I hope you'll join me in this whole series. Thanks for being here for the very first lesson in how to live your life to its highest level and manifest the life of your dreams. I'll see you soon in the next video.